Hello everybody. Hey, real quick video with just an update, a request, and an ask for advice. First of all, the update, just that you know I am working on the next video, episode 40 of Bob Duco, taking him down. And thankfully, we're closing in on the end of this prophecy section. I've got two more videos after this one that deal with the prophecy assertion that he had. I know it's coming up, so let you know that that's in the works. It may be a little longer before I get these out, only because they're actually a little bit longer in content than some of the previous ones. So there's a little bit more work that needs to go into it. To let you know that thank you, Patreon supporters, and thank you to those of you who are not using any sort of ad blockers or whatever, stopping the ads from playing on the videos, because the Patreon donations as well as the Google money that I get, which isn't very much, but the Google money also helps. But let you know that I was able to upgrade my Vegas program to the latest version, which has a lot of new features in it that I will be using, not on this next episode, because I found out I already started this next episode in my old version of Vegas, and it doesn't translate to the new version. There's some files in there that the new Vegas doesn't read, or at least I can't figure out how to make them read it. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish the next episode in the old version of Vegas, and then start the new one. So hopefully we'll see even more improvement in production as I learn the new program and all its cool features and all that stuff. So thank you guys for your support, because it really, really, really helps me in improving the video quality, the production quality of the stuff that I'm producing. And so thank you for your support. And you know those dollars are going to good use. They're not hitting McDonald's. So they're going back into production. So anyway, there's that. Also, my request is I struggle like crazy to find video footage of like an ancient Hebrew scribe writing in writing a scroll. I can get still pictures of scribes doing that. I also have some, I want to call it video footage. I guess you call it that. Video footage of what I'm looking for. But frankly, I don't remember where I got it from. And I don't think, in fact, I'm 100% certain, it wasn't, I'll have to admit this, it wasn't royalty free. It probably came from some documentary somewhere. And YouTube is getting far more aggressive in knocking down monetization of videos and actually flat out taking them down for copyright infringements, for even using minor bits of non-approved content. And I think I'm doing that, from footage I probably took years ago, and I'm afraid it's going to interrupt some of the videos I've already got up. So what I'm asking is if there is anybody out there who can do animation, but realistic animation. I don't want it to look cartoonish, but let me show you what I'm talking about. This is the footage that I have of a real, an actor, there's the word I'm looking for, of an actor portraying an ancient Hebrew scribe. So let me show you this here. Now, what I'm looking for is that close-up of someone writing on a scroll, as well as kind of an outside view of the person writing. So imagine this. Imagine you have an actor. He's in traditional garb, and he's sitting in front of a table, and he's writing on a scroll, maybe occasionally going back and dipping the pen and then going back to write. I have no idea how difficult animating something like that would be, but if there's anybody out there with the talent that could do that for me, I'd be more than willing to give you credit for the work and, direct people to your site or whatever else work you do. But if anybody could do that for me, man, would I be appreciative. And on that same note, my son, who has turned 15 and he's in high school and he's learning some video production stuff in a what do you call it, elective course, and he's really enjoying it. And I told him, hey, you know, you get to learn this stuff. You know, let me use some of your stuff in my videos. He and I can co-produce content for my videos, and he's willing to do that, but he has no idea, neither do I, what sort of software that he could use. So if there is any, this is the advice I'm looking for, if there's any advice out there, if anybody knows what sort of software we could get for him to learn on. Of course, we can't afford anything expensive. I looked into like Adobe stuff, and all that crap is subscription based on the cloud, and that's bullshit. I want to buy the software. I want to own it. I don't want to rent it in perpetuity. So if anybody knows of any software that he could learn on to make 3D animations, and maybe I'm asking for too much, who knows, but if anybody knows of anything that we could get, that he could learn on, that doesn't break the bank and isn't subscription based, I would welcome any suggestions. So that's pretty much it for this short little video. So again, if you guys, if anybody out there knows how to do animation of what I'm looking for and is willing to help out, I'm open. Just send me an email to the brettppalmer@gmail.com address. Let me know. If you guys just have recommendations of software to use, man, I'll take it. And, one more thing about the update. I forgot to add this. So because I said that the next videos are going to be a little further before they come out, I am going to release I'm going to put out a motorcycle video, one of my bad drivers at Denver. I'm not going to use the Bible Skeptic Uncaged channel. I just don't have enough content to keep that going. And besides, I think, you guys probably want to at least have opportunity to see some content in between the other stuff that I put up. So I'm going to throw up one of those bad drivers of Denver videos. And I'll continue to do that once I get enough footage to make something worth watching. And I'm not going to put up any more, after this one at least, any more unless they're really blatant, like red light runners and stuff like that. It's got to be something kind of fun to watch. So I'll put up the fun things that I see when I'm on the motorcycle. But Patreon donors, please understand these do not go up as what's what I'm thinking of. They're not Patreon videos. So these just go up. They're free for everybody. I'm not going to ask for donations for my motorcycle vids. Very little goes into their production. Of course, I don't script them and write them either. So don't worry about that. These will not go on Patreon. The only things that go on Patreon are my Bible Skeptic, big time production. So that's it, guys. Again, thanks for hanging in there with me. Thanks for staying tuned, and we'll see you next time.